guys, and welcome back to Manc Pod. Apologies for the missed episode. We had some technical issues, but we are back up and running now. So yeah, this week we're going to be speaking like lots of different things. But how is your week at the moment?
Yeah, fine. Busy.
Always
We're
busy.
both back into the grind, aren't we?
We are knee deep, honeys. We are knee deep, and we are trying to balance all the balls, but we're all good and we're here.
Yeah, we had such a lovely time of doing the pod, kind of whenever we wanted in the middle of the day.
Yeah, literally a lunch hour.
Yeah, we had a lovely time, and then bang, we're right back down to earth, going, okay, how do we juggle a full-time job,
a hobby,
like everything else, life, and the summer,
and gym, and trying to prep for Ibiza. I know that you're all sick of hearing about it, but we're living it. That is the problem. We are in it. So bear with.
And this pod, like, we literally do just chat about our lives and what we're dealing with.
I wouldn't see this gal if we didn't pod. So literally, this is a good excuse for me.
I know. I was saying to my friend before, I was like, do you know what? I actually love how much we see.
Otherwise, we wouldn't.
This week, I was like, it's been like Sunday,
Monday,
Tuesday. Yeah, it's been
Sunday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's been the closest. Yeah,
but this is nice, and we're getting to see loads of each other. So although hopefully we don't run out of things to talk about, we'll be in Ibiza like, I don't need to speak to you.
We'll be catching up with everybody else because we'll be so
6 months seeing you every week.
But yes, so we are on the countdown. It's summertime. Everyone's going on holiday. Everyone's going on holiday bobs.
Everyone.
So with that in mind, what kind of things are you thinking are going to set the trend for summer?
Well, I mean, as we already discussed, which is a trend. So I'm just saying, trendsetter over here.
Okay.
I told you this in the spring, and it's come to fruition. The glasses with the gold rims, and
the bejewels.
No, not the bejewels. You know, just like either dark actual glasses or like a yellow tinge or a pink with the gold or silver,
the oval shaped ones.
Yeah, like the Celine ones.
The Celine ones, yeah.
And new early spring.
Yeah, they would be
going
to
be here.
Yeah, they are.
A few influencers wearing them in Dubai.
Cheeky, yeah.
Now they are everywhere. I think I've got 3 pairs going on.
Oh my god!
But I do also have some bejeweled ones, so you'll be seeing pics of them. I don't know whether I look a bit like Dame Edna though. Not gonna lie.
I feel like you need those glitzy ones for the more glam, out there festival vibe type feels.
Yeah.
Do
you know what I have realised though? After Ibiza, it's been so busy this month. After Ibiza, I've actually got no plans. So July is looking really quite quiet for me, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But also, I am going to hit Ibiza blues hard.
Well,
because it's not like I've got something to look forward to.
I go to Ibiza, we're going to Ibiza soon, and then I go to Milan straight after that.
I mean, great. So you're not going to have the blues. Stunning.
No blues.
That's what you want.
But that's what my aim was, to plan something, at least one thing a month for the whole year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be skint by the end of the year, but at least then I can say that I've lived my best life every single time.
Exactly. Memories. Creating precious memories.
100%.
And do you know what? Not that babies will stop this, as we've discussed a million times, but one day
you're going to be,
when you get maybe a newborn and you pop
your priorities change.
Exactly.
So your money wouldn't be spent on obviously more adventurous stuff. There'd be more spent on like baby nappies. And family time and family holidays and stuff.
Exactly. But speaking of trends, last week we were kind of talking about what was in, and like whether we're on board with certain trends like high rocks, marathons, all that jazz, pistachio, matcha.
Oh yeah, which I still need to try.
Yeah, I mean, we have actually bought some pistachio ice creams from Aldi.
Cheeky.
And they
impeccable.
Are good. They are really, really good.
Nice. I'll have to try.
Yeah, so I'm on the pistachio hype now.
Yeah.
So
sold.
I just need to get sold on the matcha, and we're away.
Yeah.
But talking of trends, there's a new trend this summer called, so I've heard and seen, called the Tomato Girl Summer. Right.
What is this?
I know. This is an actual thing apparently. I'm not here for it.
Is this when like pale girls will go red in the face?
No, that's not.
That's like me after a run.
That is me after a run. So Tomato Girl Summer, apparently, it's kind of the Mediterranean theme. So it's wearing like nude colours. So, you know, like your whites and your beiges, all your natural colours, but with like a red lip or like a cute little bandana, like with a bit of colour, just pops of like reds and greens, like the Mediterranean. Think of, you know, those like Greek salads, which is mozzarella, tomato, a few little bay leaves or something like that. We're talking that kind of vibe. So, like, I guess a little bit like old school money, but with a pop of colour.
So are we talking like outfits, makeup, hair, accessories, the whole vibe? And what is this on Pinterest, Instagram, everywhere?
Instagram,
TikTok.
Yes. That's where I saw it. And
I am so rubbish at TikTok. I am trying to get better, guys. I apologize. But I don't spend any time on TikTok. I don't actually spend any time on Instagram, hardly. Most of it is just memes.
Yeah.
I mean, as you've discovered.
As I know. You can't help it though on Instagram, can you? Because you get on one you
just do this. It's a bit like TikTok in that way. I'm very old fashioned. I don't do TikTok, and it's not that I don't try, it's just that I just don't have the time / energy to look at it. Whereas Instagram is just easy, it's there, you just gravitate towards it for whatever reason. Even though it's obviously old videos that have all come from TikTok anyway. But yeah,
but that's because we're old and we like Instagram.
Most of mine are like based around food, like how to make dinners and how to make sweet treats, because that's all I end up looking at.
Oh, mine's like funny things like when you decided you're going on a holiday diet 2 weeks before before your flight to Ibiza, and this is you rolling around the beach and it's a rhino. Tippling over.
Literally.
Like, that's
well, like you think you have all this big lead up to holidays and you do sweet FA, and it gets to like the last 4 weeks and all of a sudden it's like panic mode sets in and you're just like go.
Totally. So yeah, we've got this.
I might have to try this like red tomato summer.
Tomato girl summer.
But
a lot of the girls that I did see, they were quite like pale skin. But, you know, like almost porcelain looking.
Not been damaged by the sun.
Yeah. Not caning the beds before.
So I was like, are you okay? And I was like, why? They were like, you're very brown. I'm wearing white today, guys. That's why.
No, you're looking good. I mean, you don't know whether your legs are out or whether they're
do I look naked?
A bit naked.
Yeah, I look naked, but I like it.
Yeah, you look very comfy. Cute. Yeah. So yeah, that tomato girl summer, maybe it's a thing, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a little thing that TikTok's trying to push on us.
Yeah.
But I do quite like the idea of the Med theme, you know, the Amalfi Coast, you know.
Yeah, luxury, like you say, old money. Yeah.
With a little pop of Med.
I am enjoying the old money look these days, actually. And it's not something, it's like wearing like a shirt and a blazer with jeans and little like pumps and stuff. I do kind of like that vibe and like the big oversized handbag. I feel like that's really coming in and I can get on with that. The only thing I can't get on with is loafers. I'm not a loafer fan.
No.
I would love to wear loafers. I'd love to suit loafers, but I'm a sporty gal.
You're a trainer gal.
I'm a trainer gal. Like, if you see me in stilettos, it's a rarity, but it happens. But yeah, I'm mostly trainers.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you know, flats like dolly shoes. Remember, like we wore in high school?
Yeah. Cute.
They are back.
So
back
cute.
For good. But for me, I like a chunky sole.
Me too.
Like, the thicker, the better.
They give me no support, and I've got weak ankles. I am terrible. I'm like a toddler.
No choice.
Literally.
Exactly. So when I'm walking around in little dolly shoes that are like falling off my feet, and I'm like,
no.
Oh,
I hate that as well, like them slipping off. Oh no.
Same.
And do you know what I also hate? Oh my god, pet peeve is when, like, say you're in the office or whatever, and someone's like sat down and someone starts taking their shoes off at the desk. Bare feet in the workplace are not allowed,
especially when they've been in a dolly shoe.
Absolutely not, because they're going to be stinky.
They're going to smell
stinky asses.
Yeah, and if I can smell your feet, I'm sad. Oh my god!
I smell feet already.
Yeah. I was just about to tell this story, but the person,
no,
the person who it's about listens, so I can't tell the story, but I'll tell you afterwards, and it's gross.
We're gonna have to go back a minute.
Foot story. They always are. Honestly, there's something about feet in this podcast.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah. So yeah, I just can't deal with that because it smells feet already.
I completely agree. It's just that the barefoot, you keep it in the home. You know, keep it in the home.
Keep it in the home. Keep it in a sock. Keep it in a sock and wrap that up because it doesn't deserve to be out.
But I did notice on a pod a few weeks ago that we did obviously because we're in the studio, my home.
Yeah.
I had no socks on or no slippers on or anything.
Oh, right, yeah.
And my feet are just dangling around, and I was like,
really? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and like, don't get me wrong, I've got beautiful little feet. They're dainty and perfect, obviously.
I'm cutely manicured. Always.
But
I'm the same.
No one needs to see that. Like,
no one needs to see my trotters.
On YouTube.
Absolutely not.
Not for free anyway.
So apologies, guys.
But yeah, old school money is that
it is
look,
definitely in.
It's definitely in. But the flat shoes, for me, listen, because it's trendy, I've bought a pair. Do I can I wait for this trend to come and go?
Pass.
Yeah. I want it to come and go quick.
Flip-flops and sliders and things like that I can get on board with. Flip-flops around the pool or for the gym showers only, I would say.
I agree.
Sliders, bit more pool holiday vibe. You can get away with that a bit more. You can also wear like a really cute chunky slider, which is quite cute with like a summer dress or whatever.
Yeah. I agree.
No sports sandals unless you're a boy. I don't like the Adidas, Nike, in your face. It's not for me.
No, big Lacoste.
Oh, no. I like Lacoste, actually. Lacoste is giving me old money vibes.
Yeah. It is. It's quite nice. I think there was one in the Trafford Centre.
They're updating things at the moment. Yeah, it looks cute. Don't suit a polo neck, though.
No.
Very masculine.
Very masculine.
Yeah.
For the boys, go for it.
Go on.
A bit like Ralph Lauren, actually. I don't mind a bit of Ralph.
I love Ralph Lauren. I actually had a shirt from Ralph Lauren and it was like a pink pinstripe and it was beautiful. But when would you wear it? I never wore it, so I just sold it on Vinted.
Fair.
I must have had it for about a year and I had it in my wardrobe and I kept nursing it thinking, I'm going to wear that with jeans. Never wore it with jeans.
Well, you can always buy another one off Vinted.
Oh, yeah.
If it ever comes around again.
Yeah. Maybe not.
Another trend of the summer, which is everywhere, unlike Tomato Girl summer at the moment, is cowboy stuff. The cowboy attire.
I think that's kind of cute. The Texas. I think that's kind of vibey. I can get on board with that. I think the cowboy boots coming back is good, although they are not comfy, can I add. They were a lot comfier than I last remember them being.
Yeah, I agree.
Wearing cowboy boots on holiday is not the one either. Well, that's giving me sweaty feet vibes.
I know. I was going to take a pair to Ibiza. I'm not anymore now. Thanks.
No, but legit.
I completely agree with
your calves. Can you imagine the rub on your calves after two-stepping in cowboy boots all night?
No.
And your heels, like your heel muscles are getting. Mind you, your calves will be like fucking ginormous by the end of it, hon.
I think it looks really
cute. The best.
But
not for the faint-hearted.
Because a lot of the outfits that I've seen are little hot pants with a little crop top, with some cowboy boots and a little cowboy hat.
Yeah,
I love it.
Vibey.
If I wore that, I feel like I'd just feel like a tit.
A twat.
Yeah.
Or a tit.
A tit or a twat.
Yeah. Tit or a twat.
So, yeah.
But I was thinking, remember back in the day, and it was something that I've also noticed, these tassel dresses with like the lace-ups. God, can absolutely get on board with that. Very Christina Aguilera, very 90s, very Britney Spears. But it's the round circular disc belts with the metal buckle.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
Not here for it.
It's like those What Would Jesus Do belts.
No. Yeah, What Would Jesus Do belts? Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry, it's not been long enough in my opinion to bring those back. You can try and you're obviously bringing back the dollies, the loafers,
the old money vibes, the shirts, the jumpers.
But listen, it was only the 90s a hot second ago, so can we not be bringing back all those trends?
Yeah, not yet.
The bootcut jeans, I'm here for. I'm so glad they're back.
Yeah.
I used to love them in the noughties.
Yeah.
I love them now. Not gonna lie, I don't think that's long enough for something to go away and come back again.
Yeah.
It's been a hot sec.
Can we talk about the fact that I had a pair of G-Star Raw baggy jeans and they were in style? I wore them with Timberlands.
And have you still got them?
Have I yet?
No.
They got sold straight away. So did the Timberlands.
Yeah.
But can you imagine how sexy I looked? I got my husband wearing G-Star jeans and Timberland boots.
No. Like I now, when we're talking about like boys and red flags and things like that, one of my things is men in G-Star jeans.
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair,
gross.
I think men in overly branded t-shirts are not the one.
I agree. Also, when you're in Wetherspoons,
no,
I'm not being funny. You are not affording head to toe Gucci. You're not.
Or Louis Vuitton.
I'm sorry, you're not.
Gucci gang. That
is from Cheetham Hill. Why are we not just like
very new?
Yeah, very new. Why are we not just dabbling with a little Chanel earring or a little like?
But like less is more.
Exactly.
Less is more. A little fake or not, absolutely no qualms. Go to Turkey, buy what you want. Go to very new. You go all out, honey, but go for the little tiny logos.
I agree.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might as well
Yeah.
have shopped in Miss
yeah.
X. You know, quiz.
Oh my god, Miss X. Oh my god, quiz.
Varani. You might
bring them back. Burn.
Not gonna lie, actually, I went to Varani at the weekend.
Did you? Where was it?
Yeah.
Still gonna open?
No, yeah. So there's one in Preston. Didn't know it was there.
Of course, it's in Preston.
Yeah, of course. And
it's like MK1.
Yeah, I know. What I'm telling you, it's all coming back.
Yeah.
So I saw it. I've just gone into like another cheap tacky shop because obviously we've talked about this till the cows come home, but trying to find Ibiza outfits, it's been
boring.
Boring.
Everything's everything online at the moment is shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking. If you've got some good summer outfits, please tag us. I don't care whether it's day, night, holiday in the UK, tag us because I am looking on all these browsing websites at the moment and they are dead AF. And everything that you do want is actually sold out.
Yeah, it is
sold
in your size.
Yeah.
So I feel like particularly Ibiza and Palma, all of those
holiday
Marbella,
destinations,
all those holiday destinations, you kind of want to be almost like a hybrid of like festival and sexy but classy.
Yeah.
And so it's quite hard when you go into, I don't know, maybe somewhere more like Mykonos or something. You feel like it's nicer to dress in your classy, gorgeous slip dresses.
It's more family friendly.
Yes.
It's more couple orientated. Whereas Ibiza is party vibes, two-step in, sweating your back out whilst raving to Calvin Harris.
Yeah, what are you saying? So trying to find an outfit for Ibiza, it's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to really look. So I was in Preston and I'd done all the usual, your River Islands, your Next.
Yeah.
M&S. I'm not gonna lie, M&S was the best out of the lot.
Banging. Price tags, not so much.
Yeah, that's
£45 for just one item. I'm like, hun, I don't have hundreds of pounds to be spending.
Yeah.
And I'll probably still come out with a fleece.
Exactly.
No, me. Their winter gear is so good. I'm like, why is it this good in the summer?
I know. It was all really, really nice. But again, I was a bit like, it's not really Ibiza. It's more going on holiday with my
family
partner.
friendly.
Yeah. So then I was like, I need to go to like this cheap shit shop because I thought
I love a cheap shit shop.
Probably gonna have
the Precinct for me is the one sometimes.
The Precinct,
just
that's
for the
a good shout,
Yeah, all precincts. If you're near a shopping precinct, you're gonna have a shit shop. It's gonna be a £5 deal in and out. Sometimes maybe a bit more, obviously depending on where they get it from. But you can guarantee to get yourself a good travel outfit.
Yeah.
It'll be a pair of wide leg trousers, a nice vest top, or a tracksuit of some sort. Or something that's a bit floaty, or you can get a little bit tarty with the like frilly skirts, skirts.
100,000,000%. You're gonna get the diamantes.
Yeah.
All the things.
The chavvy, the tacky, the cheesy stuff, but the things that you want to wear when you're on festival situation.
Like the type of thing that you don't mind if you get there, you end up having it ripped off you. Like you don't care.
Damaged, whatever, you can leave it there.
It's fine. Yeah. But also if you dress it with the right thing, a nice pair of shorts from River Island or from Tessuti, wherever you're shopping.
Yeah.
Dressed with your diamante top. Actually, it's probably perfect. Anyway, did I find anything? No.
Oh.
But where I did find something? Ann Summers.
Really?
So Ann Summers have brought out a festival range. And
I need to check this out.
Yeah. So it isn't just like lingerie.
Sexy lingerie anymore. Yeah.
It is. It's only a small collection, but it's festival range.
Cute.
In my opinion, it's spenny. You're still talking.
Is this what Maura's been modelling for?
Oh, maybe.
Maura Higgins has been doing some modelling for Ann Summers. I think it's Ann Summers, but it is a lingerie. Polly and Ann Summers. But I feel like she was wearing like a corseted, cute play suit.
Yeah, most likely. Most likely. But it's a great shout if you're looking for that festival vibe because who's even thinking of Ann Summers or a lingerie shop?
Not me.
Shop, sorry,
I am literally putting in festival outfits, Ibiza outfits, summer outfits, raving outfits.
Yeah.
I am literally trying everything.
Yeah, I know, because Shein has not come through for us this year.
No.
It's not.
To be fair, a lot of things haven't pulled through to me. And also, like, I do want something that I can return because I need something that if it doesn't fit right, I need to be able to take it back.
Definitely. Whereas a lot of the websites that we have found stuff that I'm like, oh, I really like that. If they've
Non-returnable.
got it in your size, it's like a boutique shop that actually, when you start looking at returns, it's, oh, we'll just do a gift voucher or whatever.
Can only do 7 days after that. It's a non-refundable situation. Blah blah.
And then they're your expensive. I saw a top from Jaded London, which is a
love Jaded.
Great shout again for your more sexy holidays.
Sexy wear,
Problem is, for a top which is basically just two pieces of material,
75 quid.
And I'm like, Ibiza's going to rinse us anyway on taxis. Like,
but then it's going to rinse you on outfits also.
Yeah, exactly. We do. Any girl who's coming to Ibiza with us this year, we need to discuss taxis because you need to be putting £200 away just for taxis whilst we're there.
Yeah, it is expensive.
Yeah.
Don't use Ubers, use local taxi ranks because they'll screw you over.
Yeah, and apparently we need to join a Ibiza WhatsApp group because that is apparently how you get good taxis over there. And we must pre-book. So we need to pre-book taxis for like 3 a.m. and just be like, right, we're getting in it. That's when we go in. Yeah. Because I cannot be arsed being stuck at the other side of Ibiza. No. Because I can guarantee I'm coming home by myself with no friends left.
Yeah, literally.
Because I'm like, rah.
Yeah, because when you want to go home, you want to go home and there's no if buts, maybes. You're just like, I'm out of here.
And it's when people fall out. Like, I honestly don't think
at the end of the night
would fall out.
No, but it's the end of the night when no one's listening. Everyone's walking around like stray cats.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I want my bed, I want food, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, and there's always like a feral one who's like causing a scene and you're just like, the nostrils flare, and then you start getting aggy and pissy with one another, and then it just ruins like
it does. It
overshadows it. So definitely we're going to pre-book. Anyway, that is absolutely incredibly boring chat, but if you're going to Ibiza, make sure you do that.
I think that's the destination at the moment. Everywhere I'm looking, everyone's there.
Yeah.
So, and it's good because it's giving me inspo because it's making me think, okay, the outfits aren't as outrageous as I thought it was going to be.
Definitely not.
And they weren't last time we went anyway. But like, obviously, the pressures of wanting to be able to just wear something new, something fresh, blah blah blah,
something exciting.
Yeah.
A frilly skirt is the one.
I'm just bored of my wardrobe, I think.
Yeah. Do you know what? And a lot of girls that I've been speaking to at the moment are like, I'm bored now. I'm bored of shopping. I'm bored. I just want to walk into a shop, be like, I'll have that.
Yeah, literally. I'd like to say I've got even half my outfits and I haven't, but we move. I'm literally gonna throw stuff in a case and just be do at this point.
The joys of going away with a girl gang is
someone's always gonna have something.
Yeah, and I saw this last night. I was looking at this girl who was like, just basically saying this is what you need to do in Ibiza, like make sure you pre-book tickets, make sure you pre-book your taxis, just a little bit of insight. We've been before, but things change. And she was saying exactly that.
June is apparently the best month to go though, because it's not as busy as July and August. Yeah, so I'm hoping that'll play in our favour. Yeah.
I just think we say it all the time, but we just need to not stress over outfits.
Literally.
Oh yeah, this girl was saying like, stop worrying about your outfits because you're going away with a stack of other girls and like, who cares if you're recycling outfits?
We're all on the same boat.
Yeah, who cares if you're wearing it one day but you're wearing it the next?
4 days, 3 nights. It's not like it's like frigging a week or two.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It was fine.
Yeah, but cowboy outfits are in.
I am. Yeah.
Here for it.
Vibing.
Yeah. So speaking of the holes.
Yeah.
What are 3 things that are going in your suitcase? Like to Ibiza or on any of your holidays when you went to Vegas with Pun.
Yeah.
What is going in your suitcase? It's a non-negotiable. It's coming with you. 3 things.
Oh, I mean, are we going to go for absolutely has to go on every single one?
Pretty much.
Makeup as a whole. I just have to take my makeup with me. I just don't feel like me without it.
Yeah.
Although obviously most of the time I do look homeless. A cracking pair of wedges. Non-negotiable, because I'm very tall gal, but I still love it. I love wearing a wedge. It just changes your posture, changes the way you hold yourself, and you just feel more confident no matter where you are. And the third thing would be, I'd probably say a volumizer or a hairstyling product of some sort to stop your hair from going frizzy in the heat and also give it a bit of volume when you're blow drying it.
That is actually a great idea. And the Colour Wow stuff that you've spoke about.
Oh, Colour Wow is incredible, yeah.
The only thing is, we're going away with our little cases. So unless you've got a miniature.
I have got a miniature.
All right, win. Great. Stunning.
I'm planning to wash my hair maybe once. So
yeah.
That's it. I'm going to wash it before I go and wash it once when I'm there. but I'm hoping,
Yeah.
and that might even be the day that we end up in the sea. So we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. Well, for me, we're actually really close in what we'd take.
Come.
For me, a hairbrush.
Yeah.
Right. I went away at the weekend and I'm getting ready. I've had a shower, done my hair, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like style my hair. No hairbrush.
What?
No, I'd forgotten a hairbrush.
How do you forget?
I don't know how you forget.
So did you pack your straighteners?
Yeah, so I packed my straighteners, but obviously I'd washed my hair, dried my hair, so I had to get the knots out. What are you using in a hotel room to brush your hair?
A fork?
No fork.
Like a Little Mermaid?
Yeah, but how many forks are in hotel
Up
rooms?
where they run, up where... Oh, you look like Little Mermaid. You got the red hair, so why not?
Yeah, no fork.
Sorry to everybody about my singing. Exposure.
So yeah, I was like, what am I going to do? Fortunately, we were with a group of people, so I was like, hey, I need a hairbrush.
No one got one.
I was thinking, oh my god, if it was just me and Jamie, what would you actually do without a hairbrush? It's so essential on holiday. Remember your hairbrush, girls.
Always. Whenever I pack a clutch I always put a comb in it, because sometimes a brush doesn't quite fit in the bag, but a comb does because it's flat packed, and I don't mind not having a brush as long as I've got a comb.
Anything just to run it through your hair, because realistically, once you've got the straighteners on and the hairdryer,
a bulldog clip is also a good essential.
Yeah, that's a good one. No, it's fine. Second one is my number 7 bronzer. Yes. It's coming.
I know.
It's coming everywhere.
When we were influencers a couple of weeks ago, that was a recommendation, guys. And if you haven't, get to know.
Get yourself to Boots. Get yourself to number 7.
Yeah.
Go to the till first, buy something, and then get a little 3 for 2 voucher. Go first for number 7. Get yourself the bronzer. It's a dupe of the Chanel one. I'll bang on about it till I become
blue till I
get commission.
Brown in the face.
You can
have brown.
Yeah.
Bronzer.
It's brilliant, and honestly, if you forgot all your other makeup, but
that is the one.
Your number 7 in your bag, you'd be okay.
Yeah.
Because you can contour, you can bronze, you can eyeshadow. You're good.
Yeah.
Your eyes would look a little dead because you didn't have mascara, but we can figure something out.
I think it's just nice to look sun-kissed. I think that's a good, nice little glow.
It is, because normally your skin's a bit better.
I love a highlighter on holiday, though. I mean, there's too many things. My 3 things I've said, obviously, but what's your last thing?
My last thing, I think it's got to be a good pair of sunnies.
Yes. That is also a very good one.
Because, especially on a girls' trip like Ibiza,
you can hide a hangover, you can hide your face, you can look presentable, reasonably presentable, if you can hide your eyes.
Exactly. So the bigger the better. But also, they dress up an outfit. Pow. Yeah. They cover your hangover. Great. Like, if you're feeling shit and your eyes are puffy, great. Yes. If you're feeling sassy and sexy, great. You can put them on your head. Great for your eyeballs, because, you don't want too much sun going in your eyeballs.
UV protection.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Do you know what? We'll probably get shouted at a lot for this, but because obviously we should have said what's top of our list is SPF.
Well, we should have, but I don't pack it. I buy it whilst I'm out there.
Yeah, so. Same.
And because I thought about this before this pod, I thought, why the top of our list is not SPF, and we should say that.
Yeah, but it's only because you end up buying bits and bobs, and obviously your shower gels and your shampoos and everything. Exactly. You buy it all pass through security, because otherwise you spend a fortune before you go and you can't take it with you because it's not the right size.
Exactly. And even though Manchester Airport now, Terminal 2, is loads better, you still can't take over 100 mil. You just got to take lots.
I'm very excited to see the new terminal, though.
It's gorgeous.
Can't wait.
There's an Archie's in there as well. Not that you're going to want a fat milkshake before Ibiza, because you're going to be so bloated. No. The dairy. I mean,
you wouldn't want that right before a plane, though.
No, I know.
Nobody wants that right before the plane.
That dairy. I love an Archie's milkshake, but honestly, I am ill.
Yeah.
I am ill.
I hate being bloated.
Same.
It makes you feel so puffy.
I agree. I've been feeling bloated at the moment, and it's one thing that I've never overly suffered with.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I just feel really
sluggish. Do you know what, though? I have Wild Dose tablets, and they are so good for bloat. Okay. It's literally comes in like a little purple packaging with a little smiley face on it, and they do lots of different ones. They do ones for PMS and stuff, like symptoms, and I've been taking those recently, and that has really brought the swelling down. But also, anything that I'm intolerant to, I've now figured out, pinpointed what it is, and I just stay away from it. So for mine, it's the Twizzly pasta.
Oh, really?
I can have other pasta, but I can't have the Twizzly pasta. I've also been drinking pomegranate and raspberry tea, or cherry tea, or any kind of cherry tea. Kiwi is supposed to be good for your digestion. I've been having kiwi. Peppermint tea is also a good one.
Yeah, And then one of our friends, she was saying that she does apple cider vinegar, which apparently is amazing for so much. It's apparently great for weight loss. Apparently,
you get them in little tablets.
Yeah, so I think I'm definitely going to get some before Ibiza because no one wants to be bloated. But
no, I get really bad water retention in my legs.
Yeah,
everywhere I go. So I normally, as soon as I get anywhere, I try and lie on the bed just for 10 minutes and just elevate my legs and just let it all drain, because otherwise I'll look like the elephant man. Yeah. My ankles, my legs, everything just swells.
Especially because then you're in the heat and you're walking around.
It's horrible. Would not wish bloat on anyone. It's really horrible for girls.
Yeah, grim. If you've got any good recommendations for bloating relief?
Yeah, I think just feel like water retention, bloating, please let us know. I also have water balance tablets, which also help me when I'm on holiday, because I do take on way more water, and it's just because I'm so dehydrated. I drink more, obviously, then take on more. However, in Ibiza, we'll be dehydrated anyway, so I'm hoping I won't be too fluffy. But if I am, it is what it is.
It's what it is, because you eat more carbs, I think, whilst you're away, don't you? Like when we're around the pool, it's easy to just get pizza.
You have less meals, but something like heavier.
Yeah. Also, because you need to soak up the amount of alcohol you're consuming.
Yeah, and you don't want to be hungry. Another top tip as well is always to buy some food for the room for when you get back from the night out, because whatever time you get out, it could be 5 a.m. or 6 a.m, whatever else it is, and you need to be. But that reminded me so much of when we went to Ibiza the first time. I think it was. Was it Ibiza? No, or was it Marbella? I can't remember. And I had toast.
Oh, you had to live. I feel like
I am a bread fiend. Do not bring bread near me because it will be inhaled.
Yeah. Basically, we'd had not a drama. There was no drama. And Liv was in another room with maybe another 6 girls. I was in one room with 6 girls.
Yeah.
And next thing, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning,
something happened.
I'm not joking. It was like the 7 dwarfs come marching through our apartment door. Liv was leading the way, stacked.
I must have had 7 slices of toast.
7 slices of thick, toasty toast.
But it wasn't. I knew it wasn't. It looked like it was for me. It genuinely wasn't. I had buttered 7 slices.
Fair.
Because everyone kept going, oh, can I have a piece? Can I have a piece? And to be fair, it was literally like the dwarfs had all took a slice each, and I ended up with one at the bottom, and I was just like...
It was so funny watching her walk in like this. I was like, what is everyone doing?
Everyone was chatting around me, and I'm just like in my own little bubble eating my toast, and everyone was like, oh, that looks good.
Yeah, the carbs. Oh, yeah, salty toast. Mwah.
Salty toast and a cup of tea when you get home is next level. It's peak. I'm sorry that we're getting old, but it is peak.
Yeah, love it.
So yeah, I'll be going to I'll be doing a supermarket sweep when we get there.
Definitely. I think as soon as we get there, we should get ourselves in that supermarket.
Get some Lays.
Get some Lays.
Get some fizzy drinks.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Holiday, we are packed. Not literally. Mentally.
We're thinking about the food in the supermarket before the review about the actual package.
Of course we're talking about the food.
Oh, God.
So we've got all of that packed. But what I want to know is, have you bought anything from, obviously Shein's not been our friend lately, but Temu, TikTok buys, like, what did TikTok make you buy?
TikTok, I buy my toothpaste from TikTok.
Oh.
I actually buy my toothpaste from TikTok, and it's only because, so they do recommend it on, like, I've got them from loads of different websites, but it's a particular one that I like, and it's a whitening toothpaste, and everyone laughs at me.
Is it the purple one?
No, that is a good one though. It's like a charcoaly one.
Oh, right.
But this one is it's called Marvis. Highly recommend it. It comes in a very silver wrapper, and it's what supermodels use on their teeth to keep them white, to stop them from being stained.
Give him a smile. Show him. Look at those pearly whites.
I haven't whitened my teeth in a very long time.
Stunning.
And I have eaten all day, sorry.
Do you know what I needed? I wanted to get some Crest before we go to Ibiza, and I've not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I might have some strips. I'll get you some.
Well, maybe just 1 or 2, just before we go.
I'm not going to see you now. Oh, no, I'm going to see you.
We've got to see each other. We can't not.
For everybody at home, please buy Crest whitening strips if you haven't already, because they are the best. Also the worst, please don't tell us off, dentists. We love you.
Yeah, we only dabble.
If we come to you for issues with our teeth, it's not that, I promise. But yeah, TikTok. So TikTok, toothpaste. I'd probably buy like bits and bobs from there. What did I buy? I've bought junk from there, like phone cases, you know, a phone holder, you know, shite basically.
Yes. Yeah, these microphones.
Yeah.
TikTok,
TikTok,
a couple
yeah.
of quid winner.
Temu is good. It just gives you vouchers, but I think with Temu it just takes one, so long to arrive, and two, the vouchers never actually pull through. The coupons, it gives you, it's like we'll cap it at $6 off per transaction or whatever it is.
Yeah, but then it gives you loads of like spinny games, and it's like play this game to get this. So
No.
I'm like, okay,
I don't want to spin the wheel.
It's like spin it again,
Just
and
give
I'm
it
like,
me.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Am I gambling?
I'll lose patience.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And then you tell me that I've got to then share it on all my social medias 100 times to get a quid off.
Weird.
No,
yeah.
I don't get it.
No.
Just X. Let
Not
me just
for me.
buy it. Yeah. Well, do you know, I recently bought off Temu, like a Dyson Airwrap.
Oh, okay.
Because, right, I've heard mixed reviews about the actual Dyson Airwrap. So
Aldi did a copy as well.
Yeah. So the Dyson ones are like 450 quid. So a bit spenny. And for mixed reviews, for something that expensive, I'm not expecting a mixed review. I'm expecting a 5-star rating, really. So I thought, well, maybe I'll buy like a Temu version, see how that goes. Like if it's even if it's just okay, maybe then I'll look into buying a proper one. Anyway, got it. £25, not even 25, £24 something, right? And it's the Airwrap, it's the straightening brush, it's
everything.
Oh yeah,
the whole
everything. Like, I don't even know what to do with some of the attachments. They're just there. Like, what do I do with you? Anyway, bought that for £24 something. Honestly, I'll show it you afterwards. I'll show you guys at some point in the future, probably.
Do TikTok.
Yeah, do a TikTok. Great idea. And
before and after.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, really good for 25 quid.
So you blow dried your hair using it now?
Blow dried my hair. I've curled my hair.
Does it stay in? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I am.
25 quid, what do you want?
For 25 quid, and now I'm kind of...
Mine's all the products. It's the products that you use with the Airwrap. That's the main one for me.
Yeah. Yes.
You are really good with
your products,
Yeah.
Well, I've also got this mousse from Aldi, which is a Colour Wow dupe. And it's the mousse that volumizes it.
Nice.
So I've got the dupe of the Colour Wow from Aldi, and then I've got the actual root spray from Colour Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So together...
Laughing.
Yeah,
absolutely laughing.
Great.
Bloody hell, come round to us for a blow dry.
Come round to mine for a blow dry. But do you know what I got with my fake Dyson Airwrap? 5 free gifts.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So what did you get as free gifts?
So then I could pick what I wanted off the website. So I got a pair of shoes, but Jamie said they look like pasties.
They are very mustardy, yellowy, aren't they?
The
ones that you're on the side.
They're trendy, but Jamie doesn't know trendy.
He was like, bloody hell, get yourself to Greg's. Honestly, they do look like a pair of sausage and beans.
Honestly, Liv and Jamie were like dying
ripping
laughing
a new
at
one
me.
In that. Oh, so funny.
Listen, they're trendy, everyone.
Talking about loafers and slip-ons.
Yeah.
She'll be sat at a desk and take it off and be like, oh, they're edible.
Pasties. Yeah. So I got a pair of shoes. I got a lip stain. You know,
cute. You love a lip stain.
Well, that's everywhere at the moment. These, the purple, and then you wipe them off, and they think
you'd be a smart girl in no time.
Smart girl in no time. Halfway there with the red hair. The only thing I have to say about a lip stain, if you've not already tried it, is that it all looks good, and it says like put it on, leave it for 30 seconds, and then wipe it off.
Yeah.
Problem is, it stains. So it stains your lips, great. But if it touches anywhere other than your lip,
if you spill over,
it also stains that. So then you're like, oh my god. So when you're wiping it off, you've got to be really precise with the wipe. This is my find, because otherwise, when I first wiped it off, I went like this, wiped it across my face, I ended up with a big line of stain on my cheek for like a day that I had to cover up with foundation. So
you look like you killed a man.
Literally, I look like this
Vampire Diaries.
Joker, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
I can imagine that actually.
Yeah.
I actually want to try the lip stain because I just think it's just like, I feel like it makes your lips look so much fuller.
Yeah. I'll let you try this one after.
Yeah,
it was a free gift, so you can try it. Literally just 30
Bloody
seconds.
hell, get yourself on TikTok and
Temu. Yeah. What else did I get? I got you know those phone cases where you can go in the sea?
Oh, the waterproof ones.
Yeah, the waterproof ones.
Cute.
Because every time me and Jamie go away, I'm like, yeah, let's do some filming underwater.
And then you don't.
And then we don't, because we don't buy one. I got 2 of them for free.
Use it at risk.
At risk.
Yeah.
100%.
Not 100% sealed.
Yeah. And all the instructions are in Chinese, so I have to get Google Translate.
Oh my god, she's like, I'm going underwater. Yeah. Completely dead phone.
Yeah. Out of action then.
Out of action.
And then I got like...
It'll be with Jamie's ring. Under the ocean.
Somewhere, we're losing things all over the place. And then I got like, those cleanser, those I don't know. They're like
electronic ones.
Yeah, got
Is
one
it electronic?
No, it's not actually. It's not electronic.
Like a bristle brush.
A bristle. Yeah, I've not used it. It's in a drawer.
Yeah.
And can't remember what else I got. Oh, a watch strap for my iPhone, my Apple Watch.
Oh, great!
Just another green one.
Never see it with you off. I can't believe you've not got it on.
It's on charge. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I know. So listen, what did TikTok make you buy?
What do you want?
Made me buy a Dyson Airwrap and 5 free gifts.
Literally.
So I'm here for it, and I've actually also bought some leggings, gym leggings, off TikTok.
I did. However, oh my god, I had the most embarrassing thing. Sorry, before everyone goes, that happened to me the other day. So I have been doing spinning classes every other day, and I've been wearing leggings. And do you know the ones that like scrunch bum that everyone loves?
Yeah.
I was wearing those. And I did my workout, did the spin class, and I thought, oh, I've got some time. I'll go on the Stairmaster. Went on to Stairmaster. After the Stairmaster, I went to the toilet, pulled my pants down. I had a gaping hole where my leggings were, and I was like,
as in the bum hole.
The bum hole. I'd been to Aldi. I'd been to the gym. I was on the Stairmaster, which obviously your asshole is eye level, with a massive hole.
In the bunch scrum.
In the
scrum bump. In the
bum scrunch.
In the bum scrunch.
In the bum scrunch. So yeah, so I think everyone got a bit more than a bargain for. So yes, do buy, but it should come with a caution sign saying easily rippable with a big booty.
I bet you wondered why all the men had sat behind you.
Oh my god, I genuinely did actually wonder why people were staring at me. There was a woman that was staring at me for a good 10 minutes, and I was like, "What are you looking at?"
Yeah, but I'm not having this. I think that at least one person that you bumped into should have told me. You.
I agree.
That is absolutely mortifying.
I am mortified.
And all those people should feel shame.
I got home and I went, oh my god, pun. I have literally just had the worst experience that everyone's just seen bum crack. The whole world has seen my ass crack. I could have charged for that.
You could have.
Damn.
You should have. There'll be someone out there
waiting to see my ass crack.
It'll be online already. Someone will be making money from
Oh my god, imagine someone's posting it without me knowing, saying, look at this fucking oblivious girl with her ass in people's faces.
We'll see it on an Instagram reel. Oh, is this you? And
genuinely, I was like, I want to die.
I'm obsessed.
Kill me.
Cannot wait to turn that into a clip.
I know. So buy the leggings, but
with caution.
With caution,
yeah, with caution, because you may end up with a easy access hole.
It was definitely easy access. Jesus Christ, access all areas, more like. Jeez. But yeah, because we had for breakfast.
Hilarious.
But, anyway, we will leave you with that gorgeous thought. Sorry, my bum crack. And we will see you again next week. Please let us know what you think, and please like, share, and subscribe. See you later.
See you later.